Moses. You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. Yeah. Can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle, look where you see the sun. It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Yeah, set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, but we levitate. your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we shut it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my car. I'm a rebel, number four. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we solo guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle or when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. No one ever really dies. Do you believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now, almost over now.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock
Around?
That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's so tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. Tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky.
In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll. But I'm kicking the club. And I'm wearing a crown. Popping these bottles. Watching they go.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Dallas. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dak now from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Running right, it's Williams. Get some space around midfield. He gets loose down the right side. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. To stop with a quick pass, became real easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Buying some time left. Hits his running back. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Williams. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Prescott here from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd and goal, Prescott. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts comes out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's complete! Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. On the move, headed right. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tolbert now to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Sweat. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 47.
1st down, here's Dak. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10, Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Dak throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long. Prescott hits him on the out route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Go, get out there. Here we go, kill.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coach's challenge to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down. And again, here's Hurts. Drop pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
Good. Here we go. What do you think?
Prescott now off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing for the back of the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing again is Dak. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And they take him down right along the 30.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
To C.D. Lamb. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Brian Schottenheimer, head coach of these Dallas Cowboys, making the call to go for it.
Sweat today. Hey, 47. Here we go. Going to 53. Here we're going to 54. Why is?
Prescott to throw once more. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first down, Hurts. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Man in motion here. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
14 on the play. It's second down.
63.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Hey, kill! Here go 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And set. Here we go, first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Donovan Wilson picks it up. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Yeah, 26. Go, get out there. Here we go, 47. 47. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Good. Hey, kill. We're going to 54. We're going to 53. 26.
Back to the air, Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
We're going to 50. Here we go. Hey, kill. 26.
1st and 10, Prescott. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an out.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Under. 47.
Throwing again. Prescott buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Here's Smith on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Good. Here we go, going to 50. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 40. Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Dak out of the pistol. Prescott is hit, and he lost the football. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Third and long, Prescott. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throwing for Hurts. Oh no, they get him yet again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. Oh man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
54, going to 54, wide in. 47, we're going to 54, wide in.
Dak now from the gun. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys ensuing drive.
For the extra point.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
17. Eagles 14. Brandon
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys nearly take it back for a pick 6, but he's stopped at the very last moment.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Williams. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Hurts on first down. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
He was defended by Deron Lamb.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
He was taken down.
Looking quickly here.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
On third down, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's fourth down.
Hurts now on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun is Prescott. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the third. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Absolutely fires this one right side. Brought in inside the 20. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
It's a design look for Hurts. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. This is the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
There was no business decision being made there, Kate. He knew his responsibility to the team. He was the last line of defense. No getting out of the way. Not for that kicker. He was making sure that was not going the whole way back. Not on his account.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. Working quickly here.
First and goal, Dallas.
Going to the ground again on first. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the fourth. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You could just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13.
Under. Here we go 46. Here we go going to 52. Here we go 47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. It's a race down the right side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. George Pickens the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Cowboys 45, Eagles 27. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 from the 32. They'll send a receiver left. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Now we'll fire one up the middle and deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles. First and 10 at the 48.
Back to throw, Hurts. Connects on the crosser. Now this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
32 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
On first down, Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Goes to the hurry up here.
Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Hurts throwing again.
At the 9-yard line.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And will bring up third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Thrown into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Hurts on third and 2. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Another run for Williams. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Calm, cool, collected. from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down.
So if you're lonely, you know I'm here waiting for you. I'm just
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't hook it in.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Dallas. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Going in. Then we're going to 53. 26.
First down, here's Dak. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Back to the air, Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch outright. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
Snap is off, it's Prescott. And he puts an air under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Williams. He does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They go to him again. He's forced away from the goal line. It's a tackle for loss at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Williams. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. 2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense to the line fast. Second down, a run by Pacheco. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
A gain of 6.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And have him gain about a handful there. Malik Hooker with the tackle. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This gets the first and more. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Pistol now for Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
43!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down. That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Sending him on the dive. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41. To the air, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. 1st and 10 from the 32. Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 9-point advantage. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Cowboys nothing. Harrison Butker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tolbert now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys got to score in a hurry. Prescott here from the gun. Off pass to Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Dak now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of prompt.
Gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This what you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed. The bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
What's happening?